4, 3.
Welcome to Polymer Talks, the show that uncovers the science behind everyday materials. Have you ever wondered what plastic bottles, rubber bands, or even your clothes are made? Well, today, we're diving deep into polymers. To start, let's go to our resident polymer expert, Dr. Benjanil, who will explain to us what polymers are.
Great question, Marian. Polymers are large molecules made of repeating units called monomers. These can be natural like silk, rubber, and DNA, or synthetic, like plastic and nylon. Think of them as chains of tiny building blocks. The process of forming these long chains is called polymerization. There are two main types, addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. But to explain that, let's bring in our detective.
Aha! The mystery of how polymers are made is solved. In addition, polymerization, monomers with double or triple bond linked together. There are three steps. First, initiation. An initiator molecule is heated to produce free radicals. These free radicals have 1 ampere electron each and are therefore very reactive, seeking other electrons from other molecules to pair up with. This is the example. Next is propagation. The chain grows as the free radical from initiation reacts with more monomers, repeatedly adding carbon atoms to form a long chain. And then, lastly, termination. It occurs when two free radicals combine, pairing their electrons to form a covalent bond and linking the chains into a polyethylene polymer.
Polymers can also be classified in different ways. Based on their origin, we have natural polymers, found in nature like protein, starch, and rubber. Semi-synthetic polymers, modified natural polymers like rayon. Synthetic polymers, man-made like nylon and polystyrene. Polymers also have different structures. Linear polymers, long straight chains. Branch polymers, chains with side branches. Cross-linked polymers, networks of interconnected chains.
Polymers are everywhere. We use them in packaging, construction, clothing, electronics, and medicine. We have polyethylene, used in plastic bottles and containers. The second one is nylon, found in ropes, parachutes, and clothes. The third one, Teflon, used in non-stick cookware. And lastly, we have polycarbonate, used in CDs, safety glasses, and even police riot shields.
The streets to ask people about polymers. Excuse me, do you know what a polymer is?
Isn't that something in glue?
Close, but polymers are large molecules made of repeating unit. It can be used way more than a glue. Now, back to the studio.
Polymers are useful, but plastic waste is a huge problem. Many plastics takes 100 years to decompose. That's why recycling is so important.
Hey, don't blame me. It's not my fault that humans don't recycle properly.
Fine, let's educate people on recycling good.
Right!
Check the number on plastic products. Number 1, PETE, found in water bottles, recyclable. Number 2, HDPE, used in milk jugs. Number 3, PVC, used in pipes, harder to recyclable. Number 5, PP, found in food containers. Number 6, PS, used in foam cups, rarely recyclable.
Polymers are all around us. They have changed industries and made life more convenient. But understanding them helps us use them wisely.
She's from the audience. Now let's see what you've learned in a polymer challenge. First question. What's the process of polymers from monomers? Polymerization. Correct. Next. Which polymer is used for non-stick cookware? Teflon. Very good. Let's get... And that's a wrap for today's episode. We learned about polymers, their structures, their uses, and even the importance of recycling. Before we go, let's reflect. If you could create a new polymer-based product, what would it be and how could it help your community? That's all. Thank you.
Patron ba ako, Mar? Patron ba ako, Mar?